Bum 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 bum. What's the story, folks? Armour here, and welcome back to the Armory. So my voice here will not be matching up with the camera up the top right because my microphone decided to fail at first, but we'll go ahead and proceed with this. So in the previous video you would have seen we're covering the League items that come with it and the old hunters in Bloodborne. This is in preparation for the DLC drop next week, which I will be covering on my YouTube channel. So second part to the previous episode. Upon crushing a vermin in front of our dear old friend Master Valter, he decides to give you some swaggy ass script and some swaggy ass emotes and all that jazz. But basically, when you warp out of the Forbidden Woods or leave the area and come back, there is a hunter waiting in his stead, just in front of the shack, who looks like a cross between Eileen and any generic hunter, carrying an axe and blunderbuss. He is kind of reasonable to dispatch if you're on New Game. If you're on New Game Plus, he may be a little bit more difficult, we'll say. But when you kill this hunter, or kill Valter himself, which you don't need to do, he will drop the Madaras Whistle. And here we're going to showcase what this whistle does. So, as you'll see in the video, I summon a big poisonous serpent without knowledge, and it eats me alive. Lucky enough, I had more than enough health to sustain that damage, and I'm currently thinking, how in the living hell do I make this effective against the enemy? So I try to summon it and dodge, and as you can see, he distracts the enemy, makes him attack him, but he does a considerable amount of damage, probably more than some of the other insight consuming items do, such as, you know, take Beast Roar for example, or the Tiny Nitrous. It's situational, like most of those items. They have their purpose sometimes elsewhere, we'll say. But it does a reasonable amount of damage, and if you can sucker an enemy in and catch them at the right angle, because as you can see, the Madaras Serpant tends to snap in, you know, kind of an angle, we'll say. But reasonably enough, does a fair amount of damage, and we'll say for all intents and purposes, it was quite fun. But you can tell just there from the video, it was a first time experience for myself, but it was very, very fun. And the only downside to it is the large amount of insight it does consume. I believe it is consume about 4 insight on its own, so it's a little bit much for the purpose of what it is. But here I was theorizing, I should say, that the whistle may be used in the Nightmare realm under Hunter's Nightmare when the DLC drops with better effect, or so we'd hope. So anyway, the whistle of the Madaras twins, denizens of the Forbidden Woods. The twins grew up alongside poisonous snakes, developed a silent and human kinship. Poisonous snake grew uncontrollably, raised on a healthy diet of beast entrails. Even after their deaths, it is said to respond to the call of the twins' whistle from within the Nightmare. So that could just be its description, that it will jump out from the Nightmare, but like that again, we would like to make some healthy assumptions and add to the lore, because, you know, Bloodborne's crazy and all that. But anyway, folks, that will be the end of this video. If you do like it, please do like and subscribe, or share, or tweet, or any of that other good stuff. Not a requirement, but expect to see more Bloodborne videos from myself. And I do sincerely hope you enjoy any content that will be on the channel. But as always, folks, my name is Armour, and I do just want to thank you kindly for your time, for tuning in. And, well, I'm out. Have a good one, folks.